Alright, back over to Route 218, west of Jubilife. We can surf outside of battle now, and while B-Barrel's gonna help us out, I kinda wish we could surf on our Roman, but I'll just pretend this is Roman. And our encounter for this route is gonna be a Finian. Finian is the wingfish Pokemon. After a long exposure to sunlight, the patterns on its tail fins shine vividly when darkness arrives. Not sure which Big Brother player I'm gonna name this after, but we did get a male Finian. Yeah, you know what? I think this is the perfect Pokemon to name after this guy. So this guy's from Big Brother Canada 1 and Big Brother Canada 5, and he's really cool. He's a very flamboyant guy. He's just super happy and fun to be around, and he loves glitter. And glitter's sparkly, glitter, is luminous. So we're gonna name this Finian after Gary Levy from Big Brother Canada 1 and 5, and he goes by the name Glitter Gary. This is a real thing. It's a real person. I'm gonna name this Finian Glitter Gary. Okay, we have Glitter Gary. That's perfect. The lonely nature, so that's unfortunate. That's really disgusting. I don't get it. My nature luck has been extremely bad, like abnormally bad this playthrough. The surfing in this game feels really good. It's just so smooth feeling. You glide through the water. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'll fight you. I was gonna beeline for the gym, but I can clear this route. So we have a lot of stuff that we have to do, but since the level limit's really tight, I think what we're going to do is make our way to the gym immediately and clear out all the gym trainers, as we've been doing. With the level limit being 39, it's pretty dangerous to go ahead and fight everybody that we have access to right now before doing so, because it's very likely that we run into level limit issues, as we have been. But we have a lot to do. We have a couple of routes we didn't finish. We have surfing. We have the Safari Zone I never got an encounter for. And there's a lot of new stuff that you can do with surf, like I said. So we'll try our best to get it all done. And then we also have Iron Island coming up. So I don't know how I'm going to do it all. I just realized how big of a lack of electric types the Sinnoh region has. Like, I know the guitarists have electric types. So I was like, I wonder what he could have. It's like, it's just Alexio. It's like, what else is it gonna have? So I think there's a realm that this is the definitive way to play the Sinnoh region. So far from what I've seen, I absolutely love these games. But there is a but. I keep bringing this up, but I think this is the last time I'm really gonna speak about it. If the experience share and affection were toggleable, I think this would be the definitive way to play Sinnoh locks. Like, obviously Platinum would still have its moments. This game just has it all. Like, it has everything that you would want from what I've seen so far, like minus trainer difficulty thus far. But it's very difficult for me to talk it up with how bad the experience share has been. It's actually making the game very difficult for a locker to play with a level limit. Like, D'Angelo and Roman have been on my team since the beginning, and I absolutely adore them. And to many, it might look like I'm babying them and not using them really because they're weaker than the other teammates, because they're early route Pokemon. But it honestly comes down to the fact that if I use them, they gain more experience than the other Pokemon, and they're leveling up faster. Like, they just are so difficult to use without over-leveling at this point because of how tight the level limit is, and the experience share can't be turned off. It's almost like I gotta put them into the PC and let them get a few levels behind. And, like, that shouldn't be necessary to do. And it just further proves the point on why the experience share should be able to be toggled. Like, I've saw so many say, like, why would you want to take it away? Like, well, why would you want to, not have an experience share? You like grinding, it doesn't make sense. It's like, it's got nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with this type of scenario. I don't feel like I can use the part of my team because they'll get too strong, and that's unfortunate. I would like to use them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to really use them very much at all until after we beat Candace, which is just ridiculous. I did decide that I wanted to clear everybody out on the route connecting Jubilife and Canalave before we head over to Canalave City. Everybody's level 37 at this point, except for Donnie and Levita, and that is actually why I put Donnie and Levita They're the only 2 in my party. I put the other 4 into the PC, which that type of workaround shouldn't be necessary. Like, what if something went wrong here and Donnie and Levita fainted? I would wipe because of that. Like, it's this unnecessary juggling. Like, I genuinely might fight my rival with the other 4 Pokemon in the PC, which is ridiculous. Like, think about it. If I did that when we fought our rival back in Hardhome, I would have wiped. Here we are, Canalave City, the cargo port. So there's not much to do here other than the library and the gym. Like, there's really nothing to do here other than the gym, and I guess going to Iron Island. But when we cross the bridge in town, we will be faced with our rival once again. And I talked about this. He gets a little bit stronger from the last time we saw him. We also get TM48s, which is Attract normally, and Attract is 44. What is 48? Okay, I guess it's Skill Swap. I think it's Skill Swap in other games as well, but Skill Swap, huh? So our rival has gotten a lot stronger since we last saw him, and it is time to fight him once again. I almost left everybody in the PC except for the pair I was going to fight him with, but I was like, what if I lose both of them? That would be very bad, so I decided experience is going to be a problem, we'll deal with it. It is what it is. So with that being said, let's cross the bridge in Canalave City and get our next rival battle underway. All right, here we go. Whoops. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? You're going to challenge the gym leader up ahead? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. And that someone is me with my brand new gym badge. All right, time for our 4th rival battle versus our rival Andy here in Canalave City. He has 5 Pokemon now, and first up is going to be Staravia. So it is not a Staraptor in this game. It is Staraptor in Platinum. This is good. This tells me that his team might be weaker than I initially thought. And hopefully, that means Donnie and Levita can take him down no problem. So we're going to trace Intimidate, which is nice. No longer Keen Eye. This will intimidate Staravia, rather. And will be intimidated as well, of course. But it doesn't matter because Donnie doesn't have any physical attacks. It's level 32, and Thunderbolt is going to take it out of here immediately. That's 1 down, with 4 to go. So his new Pokemon should be Heracross, if I remember correctly, which should be a non-threat for Donnie and Levita. The only Pokemon I'm worried about is Prinplup. Okay, I was worried it was Empoleon. Not in this game. Pretty sure it is in Platinum, but that's fine. Donnie can probably do it with Thunderbolt, but I don't see any reason to force him to do so. That's what Levita's for, and she's going to come in and help her partner out. So we're going to take this on just the same way we did back in Pastoria not too long ago. It's level 37. Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought. It matches us at this point. Well, the levels are catching up. That's a good thing. I need Levina to make it a bright, sunshiny day here in Canalave. So it could have Pluck. It probably could have Drill Peck. I'm not concerned. I'll be honest. It is just a Prinplup. Drill Peck's super effective and strong. It would do a lot of damage, but it's not going to kill me. It's just going to go for Charm again. Is he going to do the same thing he did in Pastoria and switch? I mean, I'm not going to call it. That would just be a waste of my time. Let's go for the Solar Beam. And he didn't switch. We're going to rip this Prinplup in half. Nice work, Levita. Solar Beam. This is probably one of the last times we're going to get to see it used because we're going to get Petal Blizzard fairly soon. And once I get Petal Blizzard, we will teach Swords Dance and we will change Levita up quite substantially. But that's it for Prinplup. And next up is going to be Heracross, which would be a big threat for Levita to fight. So there's no reason to force her hand. Come on back, Levita. I need your help, Donnie, once again. So Donnie should be able to take out Roserade, should be able to take out Heracross, and Rapidash, and this fight should be as good as done. I don't think we one-shot... Oh, he doesn't have Rapidash, it's just Ponyta. 3 Psychics, and he should be taken care of. 1 Psychic, 2 Psychic, and 3 Psychic. And that's it for Andy. Roro and Shaban may have fallen to him back in Hardhome, but they gave us the pair of the century for Andy. Very cool. Yeah, of course I'm better than you, Andy. He's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. He thinks. Not going to happen. That's my job. You know, it's very possible I don't become the champion in this series. It's very, very possible from what I've heard that I wipe to the league. So don't forget that you can surf south of the Sailor Man and get the TM for U-turn, which isn't exactly important anymore because you can just buy these. My encounter for Canalave City is going to be a Pelipper. At least it's not a Wingull. With Drizzle. Very cool. Honestly, I hate Wingull and Pelipper, but... What? It's level 40? 40? You're kidding me. Well, it's actually higher than my level limit, which means this Pelipper just does not count. That's how that works. Normally, with my rule in this series, if they're a higher level than me, then I just re-encounter the Pokemon and find one that is eligible. But level 40 is higher than my limit, so this Pelipper just does not count at all. That's tough. I'm faster than a Pelipper, right? Okay, good. Okay, I guess instead I get a Tentacool. I kind of was excited for Pelipper with Drizzle. Drizzle's huge. Alright, Tentacool is the jellyfish Pokemon. Its body is mostly composed of water. It shoots strange beams from the crystal-like eyes. Okay, let me think of somebody to name this after. Could I name a Pokemon after Amanda, even though I'm playing as Amanda? Because this wouldn't be bad. Yeah, what the heck? I actually like this name a lot for Tentacool. So I am playing through this game as my favorite player from Big Brother, which is Amanda Zuckerman. I'm naming everybody after players from Big Brother. But I might name this Tentacool Zuckerman because a couple of reasons. I actually have really good reasons. This is a female Tentacool. Amanda was the type of player that she was in control a lot. And she always had, like, her tentacles wrapped around everybody. That's what I think of, right? Like, she was definitely a villain, and I love her so much. And she would... It just makes sense. And from Animal Crossing, there's an actual octopus, which is, you know, similar to a squid or whatever, close enough, named Zucker. Her last name is Zuckerman. It makes sense to me. So, well, she's remarried. Well, she's married, but to her new last name, but Zuckerman. Let's go with it. Honestly, that's the perfect nickname. Okay, we have a relaxed Tentacool with clear body. I mean, it's pretty bad, because, like, defense is not their strong suit, but I'll take it. Also, I know everybody's gonna be on me. I know it's a jellyfish, but it looks like a squid. Whatever, it's got tentacles. Here we are, we're in the Canalave City gym. Wow, this place looks pretty sweet. I am excited. Alright, so let's clear out all of the trainers in this gym and see what level we're at, and we'll go from there. Right, he's gonna have a Steelix, isn't he? This could be pretty annoying. He does have a Steelix. Okay, I did lead with Elizabeth here. Obviously, she's weak to ground, but she does have Flamethrower, and she is also holding the Charcoal. I guess... Let's play around with Johnny Mac here. I don't want her to take Earthquake or anything, even if Steelix isn't exactly the strongest attacker in the world. Johnny Mac has Flamethrower as well, so I guess he should be able to handle it. Yeah, it's using Bulldoze. Interesting. Okay, that animation's kind of funny. It did a lot more damage than I would have liked to see. Johnny Mac should be fine, though. It should take 2 Flamethrowers, and I can't see it dealing all that HP in one shot. Or just one, unless it is sturdy. Can I burn you? Nah. Thunder Fang, very interesting. So if you come here with a water type, look out. I like that a lot. These trainers have some pretty cool moves. I like the moves in these games. They're very exciting. It reminds me a lot of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Look at that. Everybody almost hit level 38 from that. That's tough. The level limit's tough. I really want to change the level limit a little bit just to give myself some breathing room, but I'm probably not going to. Onix? I didn't expect the trainers in here to have Onix. Like, I guess maybe Steelix once in a while. But Onix, too? That's just annoying. I mean, I've got Ice Beam, but why you making me switch? Roman wants to learn Super Fang. This is an attack that's very interesting. It could be very useful. It has 10% chance to miss, but if I'm not going to do half HP at the start, it's the strongest move I'll have. I'm not going to teach it. Everybody is now 1 level off of the limit, and I've barely done anything since I fought Fantina. Oh boy. Worker Gary! We just named a Pokemon Gary! You can't write this stuff! So how exactly do they expect you to go from Fantina, fight every single trainer that you can now that you have Surf, go through Canalave City, clear the gym, fight your rival, and do Iron Island and be around level 39? It does not make sense to me. Like, I'd be at least level 42 after doing all that. And that's the level they want me to be for Candace. Like, I know they wanted to do one-to-one recreation, but why do you have a Scroopy? It makes no sense. But they could have just bumped the levels for the gyms up. Like, Byron could be 42, Candace could be 45. Like, and just make everything go a little higher, and the game would have been so much more balanced level-wise for the people that like to fight everybody. You shouldn't be over-leveled by fighting everybody. You should be at the just right. Like, you should be encouraged to fight everybody in the game. Right? Like, if you're some kid and you go straight from Fantina to Canalave and you're under-leveled, be like, well, I just got surf, let's go explore first. You know, that type of thing. It shouldn't just be autopilot. That's tough. It's just such a shame, too, because it's literally the only complaint I have about these games so far. It's the only complaint. Everything else about these games is awesome. I love the way they look. I love the little changes they have done, like regarding movesets, Pokemon availabilities. It's awesome. But I can't see myself doing another lock on these games with the way the affection and experience share is, just because it's such a pain to deal with. It's juggling trainers. Like, I can't just clear one route, okay, check that off, you know, continue on. It's unfortunate, really. Also, everybody in this gym has had an Onyx, pretty much. So, like, I've not really fought anything with Elizabeth. This is the Steel gym, not the Rock, Ground, and Bug gym. Like, actually, nobody has had a Pokemon in this gym that's a Steel type that does not have the word Steel in its name. So I have hope for this girl. I specifically remember this trainer in Platinum having 3 Bronzor. So maybe... What? What? I don't get it. Did I walk into the wrong gym? Is this the Water and Fairy gym? Lady? Is she here to challenge Byron? I'm confused. Hello, Byron. How you doing? I'm gonna go away now. Bye-bye. I'm off him. Okay, this guy's got some cool Pokemon. It's probably a pretty low level, though, because I was supposed to do this a little while ago. Yeah, level 25. Listen, it's not my fault. Roman, I understand you would like a challenge, but it's not my fault. Raichu and Gyarados. So yeah, they have the same Pokemon as in Platinum. It's a pretty scary fight, normally. But they're like, what, level 23? I wasn't even able to finish clearing out everything west of Celestic and east of Celestic. This one Noctowl right here, one trainer from west of Celestic is all I'm getting to do, because everybody else is level 39. But the whole team will now be at the level limit of 39, meaning there's only one thing left to do as of right now, and that's go fight Byron. Oh boy, alright. With everybody now at the level limit, the very tight level limit of 39, that means our team is ready for the 6th gym challenge of this adventure already. We are cruising through the gyms, and while the level limit's causing us to pass a lot over, we'll go back to it when we can. But for now, we have to take on the 6th gym leader of this game. So, when I added Elizabeth and Johnny Mac to the team, they were for Fantina, but with the knowledge that if I didn't have anything better at the time, I would be able to probably make it by Byron just fine. They both have Flamethrower. They're a pretty strong pair, and I think they're a great option for him. I feel pretty good about their chances against him. I think while Byron's never been difficult, he has a lot of tricks that can throw things off very quickly, and things can go wrong against him for sure. I'm aware of that. I don't remember what his team's like in Diamond and Pearl, but I'm pretty sure it's just Bronzor, Steelix, and Bastiodon, because he loves Bastiodon. And Bastiodon gets a signature move that if you deal not enough damage, similar to Roro not knocking out Prinplup and us losing her and Shaban to Torrent against Andy long ago, things can go wrong pretty quickly. I have a pair that seems like the option that I should go with. I feel like they're the best fit based on what I've got. But Byron's got tricks up his sleeves. I might have some of my own. So, with that being said, let's face off against the 6th gym challenge of this adventure. versus Rourke's father, Byron. Let's talk to him and get this show started. I'm nervous because things may not be as they seem. Ah, that's the Orberg's gym badge. I see. You defeated my son. That's no surprise, though. He still has much to learn. So in place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will accept your challenge. Time for the 6th gym challenge of this hardcore blind wedlock of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond versus the Steel-type gym leader Rourke. And I've talked a lot about how Roman and D'Angelo haven't gotten to fight much, and that's damn right. I know you can do it, Roman. Let's do this. This is crazy. I understand that this is ridiculous. But Roman and D'Angelo have been here from the start. And while I know Elizabeth and Johnny Mac win this fight probably very easily, I feel bad that Roman and D'Angelo have not fought that much lately because of that cursed level limit. It's a do or die fight for Roman right here and now. I'm doing it. I understand that this is risky and this is not the optimal play, but I'm doing it because I love Roman and D'Angelo and I want to give them a chance to shine. And if they die here today because of it, that's just how this is going to go. I understand this is not optimal, but I'm going to go for it, baby. All right, first up is Bronzor. And I need Roman to play with some swords. And swords dance on up. All right, so I don't think he's strong enough to do this as he is. So we're going to supplement that a little bit with swords dance. As Bronzor goes for Trick Room. Interesting. I didn't expect Trick Room at all. That might help me. So, Roman's the fastest Pokemon in this gym, without a doubt. He's definitely going to be outsped in the Trick Room. But I think I'm going to take advantage of it. That move that I said Bastiodon has is called Metal Burst. That move is basically counter and Mirror Coat, except it works on any attack there is. It'll send the move back at you in 1.5 times power. And if you barely let that thing survive and it goes for Metal Burst, anything that you attack it with is dead. I'm pretty sure Trick Room will make Metal Burst go first, meaning the move will fail. If I can get to Bastiodon with the Trick Room still active, I think Roman might be in the clear. That makes me not want to go for another Swords Dance. I was going to go for 2. Crunch Bronzor, Surf on Steelix, and then finish this fight off against Bastiodon with Bulldoze. If it works how I think it does, I'm not going to Swords Dance again. Confuse Ray. That's bad. I kind of thought that that would be a thing, but I went against my better judgment, and that could be the difference maker here. Crunch, Roman! Alright, that's 1 down. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to withdraw Roman here, losing our Swords Dance boost. I can't risk him staying in at +2 attack while confused. That's too risky. I did teach Rock Smash to D'Angelo and gave her the fist plate in case things went horribly wrong because she can't fight in this gym. I almost didn't do this because she doesn't have anything to help Roman with. Roman's basically by himself here. But I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this because I love these two and I wanted them to shine. So if it costs them, it costs them. I wish I gave him a Person Berry. I really do. I'm trying to think exactly what Steelix does here. It probably has a Rock-type attack. But it doesn't get stabbed. I think D'Angelo can take a Rock-type move. I might try to break Sturdy with Rock Smash. Assuming it has Sturdy. That's not honestly a bad play. It could have Stone Edge, though, in this game. I'm not going to risk that. I might go without Swords Dance. Oh, that's tough. I don't want to switch Roman out. I might have to, though. I can't risk confusion. Not at +2 attack. That's like I got hit with Swagger. He would do so much damage to himself. I could roll the dice and just go for it. I think that's reckless. I wanted them to shine. They're gonna tag team a little bit. Roman, get on out of there. I need your help, D'Angelo. You aren't supposed to do anything except just look pretty, but you're helping, so that's all that matters. So next up, Steelix. It's gotta have Stone Edge, right? I should have taught U-turn. I mean, I didn't think about U-turn actually mattering here. U-turn would have broke sturdy. U-turn? I mean, no, the Trick Room's up. That would be bad. Okay. All right, I'll do it. D'Angelo, come on back. You did great. You did your part. Roman, I need you once again. All right, I really hope I don't regret this decision. Sandstorm. Okay, so that's fine. It's not a rock type, so it's not going to gain the special defense boost from the Sandstorm. I mean, Steelix isn't going to have Confuse Ray. I'm going to go for Zord's Dance here. Earthquake. All right, I kind of expected that. How much is it going to do? That's a crit, right? It's not a crit? You're kidding me. That did so much damage. I never dreamed Steelix could muster that kind of strength. Damn. I underestimated Steelix's power. That's an extreme amount of damage for... Damn. Roman and D'Angelo die because I did this, huh? Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I did it for the series. I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't recording. I'm content with that. I should have rolled the dice. I hate that this is what this is coming to, but I think I have to let D'Angelo die here. I think there's a realm Roman gets out of this fight. I hate myself. I did this. Now, I didn't do this because I'm a bad player. I did this for the series. I understood that this was a dumb idea. I understood that this was a very stupid idea. I believe that you guys believe me. But I genuinely thought, you know, if I give him a person berry, things go different, huh? I was like, nah, the citrus berry, because who knows what Bronzor would have. I was like, Confuse Ray, maybe? Nah, fuck. All right, Earthquake really did that much? Is there something I'm missing? Earthquake will kill me. So, D'Angelo resists. If Roman stays in and dies because the Trick Room's still active, they will both die. D'Angelo can't fight in this battle. I have to probably let D'Angelo die here. That's tough. Yeah, there's no way. Even at +6, Rock Smash isn't getting through Steelix. Like, I didn't have anything else to teach her. I thought maybe Bug Buzz, but that's... No. I'm not going to waste the TM. It's not going to make that big of a difference. It's resisted. Well... That's tough. There's always a route out, but in this situation, the only route I have is letting Roman come in without the Trick Room and hoping Surf kills. With the little bit of damage Rock Smash does. Yeah. I don't see an alternative. That's tough. I mean, I thought that this would go differently. I genuinely thought they could do it. I wouldn't have killed them, like, just for the video. I would have, you know, done this only if I thought there was a chance that they do this. I genuinely did believe that they could do this. I should have just stayed in with Roman and went for Surf. But it is what it is. You need to break this thing sturdy if it has it. You're slower than Steelix? Or did the Trick Room wear off and I didn't notice? Maybe. If it did, I'm mad. I'm mad at myself. Well, if it does have sturdy, this could be what we need for Roman to go on. This felt completely unnecessary. I'm very upset at myself for this one. Come on, Roman. Nope. That's tough. I'm mad at myself. I'll give it to you. I'll tell you the truth. I'm upset. They do this if I didn't get confused, right? Okay. I'll just be completely honest. I completely underestimated the damage Steelix would do. That's crazy. Steelix is not a strong Pokemon. Like, at all. Steelix's base attack is, like, pretty low. Yeah, it's 85. I mean, it's higher than I thought, but it's still pretty low. I guess Earthquake's a strong attack. I overestimated Roman, honestly. His defense is pretty bad. One of the main reasons I led with them is I was thinking that he would probably run Iron Defense on a lot of his Pokemon, and Unaware would be cool to see in action. I genuinely believed that they could do this fight. That's all I've got to say about it. What's done is done. That's really tough. We are not out of the woods yet, are we? Okay. Johnny Mac, yeah, you and Elizabeth are in command. That sucks, man. That's how Roman and D'Angelo go. Huh? That's entirely my fault. I'll admit it. But I did it for the series. I thought it would be more entertaining to watch them do it than Johnny Mac and Elizabeth go flamethrower burr. You know what I mean? Whatever. He's going to heal up, full restore. Doesn't really matter. Oh, that sucks. That's how that goes. I'm upset. Yeah, I'm mad at myself. What do you want me to say about it? I'm very upset at myself. I think Trick Room had worn off. Not that it mattered, by the way. It didn't actually make a difference, because they would have just both died to Steelix anyways, because Surf wouldn't have killed. He would use full restore, and then Roman was... Well, D'Angelo would have been stuck, so... Nothing changed there. It's just... Huh. That's sad. That's the second time I lose a pair just because I fought the gym with the wrong Pokemon. This time was just dumb. Everybody's gonna roast me for this one. This was very stupid. This was the dumbest thing I've done in a while. But I did it intentionally. It wasn't like a mistake. This was fully thought out. I thought about this one. I was like, you're dumb, don't do it. And I did it anyway. Alright, we have Bastiodon. Who I have nothing super effective against, by the way. I think I knock him off. Johnny Mac and Elizabeth are now in a bad position because Elizabeth would have been nasty plotted up. So, all right, we have Bastiodon. He loves him. We'll knock him off. See what he has. With our Quick Claw, nice. So the concern here is doing too much damage. All right, hit a Citrus Berry. Bastiodon has really bad attacks, so I'm probably okay. I'll just go for Flamethrower until we burn it, hopefully. Burning it would be valuable. Yeah, it does have Iron Defense. There's no way it has Body Press, right? That's not a... No, it would have used it already. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. That's tough. Stone Edge, okay. It's a high crit rate, but a crit won't kill me from here, so I'm okay. I don't like this because like, Flamethrower doesn't kill here. Flamethrower from you would kill, and it probably would make it so he doesn't use a full restore. So I'm gonna let Elizabeth do it. I don't want him to use another full restore, because if he does, things could actually get really gross. Like, really, really gross. Okay, he has a Hyper Potion. That's really bad. Well, I hope you don't have a ground type attack. Okay, Flash Cannon. Okay, that does a lot more damage than Stone Edge was doing. I don't like that. A crit throws everything off here. I'm starting to get nervous. Come on, don't do it. Thank you. Oh, thank God. That almost went really bad because I wanted to be funny. Okay, that was almost very bad. Yeah, that was stupid. I shouldn't have. I mean, if I don't lead with them and I lead with... Okay, say I led with Elizabeth and Johnny Mac. I feel a little bit better. Because if I led with them, I probably lead with Elizabeth, right? And Nasty Plot against Bronzor. Elizabeth probably gets confused. And then when Steelix comes in, I would have switched. The same thing would have happened, I think. I think if I lead with Elizabeth and Johnny Mac, I think they might have died. I think Johnny Mac fights Steelix just fine. Honestly, I think, based on how that Bastiodon went, if I led with Johnny Mac and Elizabeth, they could have died to Bastiodon. I really think that's a strong possibility. And if that happens, how does Roman and D'Angelo beat Bastiodon? Like, I think Roman probably does it. But, like, if he still had items, I think I could have lost all 4 of them. I think there is a realm that I could have lost all 4 of them to Byron. I didn't have a very strong answer for him. Because I didn't have access to Earthquake or anything for Johnny Mac. Does Johnny Mac get Bulldoze? It's possible. Either way. I'm upset about it. I don't want to hear about it, by the way. Like, don't bully me for it. I did it genuinely on purpose. So, like, I didn't expect them to die. If I thought there was a good chance they died, I wouldn't have done it. But I don't even think the Confuse Ray mattered because I think it probably did. I give Persimberry. I think we were fine there because Roman takes 1 Earthquake. Well, it sets up Sandstorm and it goes down to the next Surf. He'll be like basically full HP and then we just bulldoze Bastiodon. I'm sad. Okay? I'm very sad about it. I'm very sad. I lose Roman and D'Angelo to that. I think 100% of the time, like, I do this over 100% of the time, I'll always lead these 2. They hadn't proven themselves in a while. I hadn't used them for a while. It felt like they were just being carried around with experience share. I wanted them to prove themselves, and I feel like they could have done this. I really do. I genuinely think that this was doable. I just didn't consider... I considered Confuse Ray. I just didn't put enough into it. Yeah, I think Persimberry 100% of the time they do this. Oh, that's sad. But I'm happy with my decision. Like, I know they died, but, like, I'm really happy with my decision. They were being carried around and weren't fighting, and I wanted them to prove themselves. And yeah, I'm content with it. Like, I don't feel like I sacked them. Like, I think some people might view it like that. Like, you use them against the Steel Gym, or you dumb? No, like, I genuinely believe, and I think most people would agree with me, that this was a fight they could win. Byron's not that strong. Steelix is really powerful. What's Byron's Steelix like? Oh, no, I just remembered something. Right. Yeah, I remember. So when I was looking up the level limits for this game, everything's leaked online, like all their stats, EVs, IVs. I remember, now I forgot about this, that I saw something a little abnormal. What would you call it? Every single Steelix and Onix are attack driven for some reason. I noticed that, like, every Onix and Steelix that has IVs or EVs, yeah, Byron Steelix has 100 attack EVs and 23 attack IVs. So it's like attack oriented. Really? And it has a soft sand. Okay. Huh. Bastiodon has Thunderbolt. With 100 special attack EVs and 23 special attack IVs. That's why Flash Cannon was doing so much. Huh. I mean, I don't blame myself anymore. I genuinely think D'Angelo and Roman can do this. But I had no way of knowing or expecting that Bastiodon and Steelix would be physically and specially oriented for water types, with Bastiodon anyways. And Steelix has Thunder Fang, too. Why did it use Earthquake? That's kind of strange. And you know what? Earlier in the episode, I fought a Steelix that had Thunder Fang. Well, I was given the tools to like see it coming, but I still think every single day of the week I use these two. I really do. I would use these two every single day of the week for this fight. They hadn't proven themselves in a while, and I wanted to give them that opportunity. And you know what? I did. And it didn't work out. So I believe these challenges are laid out from the start, and this game's about to pick up heat. Maybe just like with Roro and Shaban, the two that end up coming in their place will be just what we need for what's ahead. So that's it for Byron. We got ourselves the Mine Badge. 2 to go.